Rumor has it who, 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 rumor has it. Let's get to the video.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with another video. Join us now as we look at this week's edition of SmackDown from Saudi Arabia, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including CM Punk called out by fans, SmackDown sent into total chaos, Punk apologizes to Saudi Arabia, Roman Reigns set for a huge Hollywood role, a shock WWE debut incoming, Rhea Ripley defends Triple H, Stephanie Becker's WWE Relationship confirmed, is Logan Paul injured, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on WrestleMania XL. Now, as always, we won't recap the show, but just look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. As always, we start off with the good, is number one, a new champion. Now we have a new women's US champion in WWE, and her name is Julia. Zelina Vega dropped the title of Julia on SmackDown, and this is a step in the right direction, as Julia is slowly but surely managing to firmly connect with the audience.
Why?
Number 2, Tag Excellence. Rey Fenix and Andrade have potential to be a standout team within the SmackDown Tag Division. Their match against DIY was one of the strongest TV matches of the year, and they managed to complement each other's styles extremely well. The SmackDown Tag Division continues to get a lot of focus, whilst the Tag Division on Raw continues to flounder. Number 3, Last Women Standing. The feud between Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax finally came to a head during a hectic Last Woman Standing match. The match had some innovative and unique spots, and whilst the match was entertaining, hopefully this feud is officially done and WWE can move into a new direction with Stratton's women's title reign. And basic punkonomics. The WWE decided to deliver something rather special for the final segment of SmackDown. CM Punk would impersonate John Cena's iconic Dr. Ergonomics persona, and Punk decided to roast Cena by delivering some bars. Now let's be fair, some of those lines didn't land, and Punk managed to flub up a few words, but some were really well delivered and smartly thought out, especially the last line. A credit should be offered to WWE for doing something new and unpredictable, and it definitely added another layer of intrigue ahead of their PLE matchup. That was a good. What about the bad? Is number 1, no aura. JC Mateo's WWE presentation needs a significant overhaul. Since Mateo debuted on the main roster, he struggled to obtain any type of reaction, and this didn't exactly change in Saudi Arabia. The crowd barely reacted to anything he did, and WWE is simply hoping that due to Mateo being associated with Solo Sikoa, they'll just be over from that. It's not that simple though. Number 2, the Wyatt Six. The Wyatt Six being in the SmackDown Tag Division isn't necessarily a bad move, however their past few matches have failed to hit the mark. The crowd were extremely quiet during their title match versus the Street Profits, and there are even calls for WWE to tweak their presentation and have Rowan wrestle in their featured tag matches. Now, the only element of the show that can be labelled as ugly this week is the issues with the opening segment. Due to the live feed cutting out during the segment between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, WWE never retaped the segment for the audience watching on Netflix. Now outside of this, the show had some solid moments, but the show reverting back to 2-hour format next week is a step in the right direction, as 3 hours is just simply exhausting. How did some of y'all stay up until 4 AM for this every week? What do you guys think of the Go Home SmackDown show before Night of Champions? Let us know in the comments down below. Now let's move on to the news. Our first story looks at SmackDown sent into total chaos. Now the opening 30 minutes of SmackDown were a total disaster thanks to a massive power outage. Just as Randy Orton was cutting his promo during the opening segment, the live feed just cut out. Now, the problems with the stream lasted for over 30 minutes before WWE eventually managed to get the stream back online. There was even a message that seemed to pop up saying, broadcast issue from Saudi, a camel munched on the cam cable, they're fixing it, which is obviously just a joke. Fans watching via Netflix missed the entire segment between Orton and Cody Rhodes, and this was without a doubt the biggest technical error since they agreed to present their programming on the Netflix platform. But what really happened? Now, it was later confirmed by PW Insider that a power outage in Saudi caused the outage, and it was nothing to do with WWE or Netflix. PWInsider.com confirmed that there was a power loss in Riyadh that affected WWE's entire production, including the control room and the gorilla position. WWE lost all power, and with that went any ability to control the different facets of the show. They're working to get everything back online, but again, it was not a Netflix issue. It was an issue originating at the actual venue. Now, whilst there were rumors that WWE would be refilming the segment between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes later in the show, nothing was actually filmed for the international fans watching via Netflix. This will probably be saved for the US edition of SmackDown that will air later on.
And you wonder why I don't have Netflix. But however, I just want to let y'all know that WWE did post some clips and some videos of the Cody and Randy Orton segment. So if y'all want to go check that out, you can. Otherwise, it's on YouTube. So
next up, CM Punk called out by fans. Now, our top story today takes a look at the viral clip related to CM Punk in Saudi Arabia and examine what really went down in the video. Now, Punk has come under fire thanks to a video on social media, and in the clip, Punk appears to refuse to take a photo with a young fan in Saudi Arabia, and some fans have even claimed that Punk tried to push the kid away. Now, in reality, the clip is cropped, so fans are unable to see a security guard actively pushing the kid back and away from Punk. Now, according to one fan on X, as the security guard pushes the young fan away from Punk, the fan has a hold of Punk's hand, hence why it looks like Punk is the one pushing the fan away. So does he deserve all the hate he's been getting on social media about it? Well, one thing's for sure is that the fans aren't happy about CM Punk being in Saudi Arabia, as he got booed during the kickoff. But even though he was booed, CM Punk actually apologized for his tweet that he made to The Miz several years ago. He apologized both to The Miz and he apologized to Saudi Arabia, noting that the tweet wasn't directed towards them, even though it really did sound like it was. At the kickoff, Punk mentioned, "I'm not perfect by any means. Sometimes as human beings we screw up. The beautiful thing is that everything is a lesson learned, and now here I am, and you have invited me to your country, and I'm grateful to be here. Thank you very much." Also, CM Punk seemed to have spotted the kid that he supposedly brushed away during his arrival to Saudi Arabia. He definitely gave him some special attention, probably due to the backlash.
what is with the backlash, bro? Come on, dog. Leave these people alone, man. Stop trying to cancel people. Damn. Go cancel P. Diddy. That's the person you need to cancel, and he on trial right now. Which has got to close, by the way.
Next up, Roman Reigns set for a huge Hollywood role. Roman Reigns has always had big aspirations when it comes to his Hollywood career. Now WWE's Tribal Chief has been cast in the huge live-action Street Fighter movie. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Reigns will play Akuma alongside other names such as 50 Cent, who's playing Balrog, Joe Anawahi, aka WWE Superstar Roman Reigns, a martial artist actor Andrew Koji, aka Warrior, are on the roll call as Battler Akuma and lead character Ryu, respectively. Now, it was also reported yesterday via WrestleVotes that Reigns will be returning in time for SummerSlam. But it's unknown when the Street Fighter movie will begin filming, but it's likely that Reigns will work around his limited WWE schedule. Do you think Reigns is the perfect person to play Akuma?
Coomer? Hey, I'm down for that movie, though. I'm down for it. Whenever it drops, I'm down for it.
Next up, Logan Paul injured, and there was concern coming out of Money in the Bank relating to Logan Paul. Paul reportedly hurt his shin during his high-risk move on the announcer's table, and rumors of Paul's injury have been furthered thanks to the Maverick being absent from WWE programming. The former US champion has since provided an update on his condition via his vlog, and according to Paul, the swelling on his shin has gone down and he could even deliver the high-risk move again. So here's an update on my shin, my hematoma. It's effing great, to be honest. The swelling has dispersed itself and it really hurts to touch, but structurally it's all good. And let me tell you something, I realized about that move, springboard moonsault. I don't want to give anything away, but I'm going to say something. I could do that effing move again, bro. That move is devastating for both me and the person I land on. But I will do it again when the time is right. So WWE fans, just know I'm just warming up. Now, it's almost a certainty that Paul is back on TV in time for SummerSlam in August, yet it remains unclear who Paul will be facing at WWE's annual summer event. Since there's 2 nights, they're bound to fit him on the card.
Well, go ahead and fit him.
Next up, Stephanie Vaquer's WWE relationship has been confirmed. Now, there were rumors online that Stephanie Vaquer was dating Miles Bourne. This was after a photo surfaced of the two together during a private outing. But now it seems true that Miles Bourne and Stephanie Vaquer are now dating. Confirmation actually came from Miles Bourne himself. As Lexus King tweeted, "If anyone needs the king, I'll be at Disney for 4 days straight with my Cuban queen. Then when I get back, I'm gonna whip Miles Bourne so hard he's gonna get his hearing back." But then Miles Bourne retweeted saying, "I'll be with my Chilean queen. See you soon." Now, of course, Stephanie Vaquer is from Chile. So if you put 2 and 2 together, well, you get that. Right now, it's unclear whether WWE will incorporate this real-life relationship on television.
Yeah, I doubt they'll do that, but fuck! Damn! Damn it, Miles! What? I hope you tapping that, bro. Bro, I know he... Come on. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Miles, you better be tapping that, bro. You better be tapping that like water. Bro, you better be tapping that like you in dance class, bro. Bro, I can't believe this, man. She is dating Miles? What? Shoot. I know oh my God. Damn, man. But, hey, man, I can see why Miles got that push now. I can see why he got that push. I can see why now. I can see why he got that push. He got that push because of Stephanie. Damn it, I knew it. Oh, man. Damn it, man. Fuck. Damn it, Miles. Bro, oh. I hope you're tapping that, man. Don't leave that ass to waste now. Come on now. Damn it, man. Fuck. Damn it, man. Shit. Damn. But, I can't believe Miles been tapping that. All right, man. All right. I can see why you got that push, bro. I can see why. Damn it, man. Damn it. Hey, man, shout out to Miles, man. Shout out to Stephanie, too, but, damn. I hope he tapping that, bro. I really hope so. I really hope so.
Next up, Kevin Owens shoots on WWE's booking. Kevin Owens recently appeared on Cody Rhodes' podcast, and in typical KO fashion, he didn't hold back. One of the central topics discussed by Owens was his tag team title reign with Sami Zayn that started at WrestleMania 39. According to Owens, he would curse out the booking of the ring, and he drew attention to the fact that he and Zayn were wrestling the Judgment Day every week on television. When we were tag team champions, we had a bit of a shit run. I remember before we won the titles, we kept saying we just hope we can live up to the Usos. What the Usos did, and we didn't. But our role as tag team champions at the time was closing out Raw, and it didn't matter. Raw is a long show, 3 hours. Make sure they're awake by the end. And dude, we wrestled Judgment Day about 17 times in a row. We had them rocking every time, and 95% of that credit for that goes to Sami. These were the exact criticisms from fans at the time, so it's rather interesting that Kevin Owens himself feels the same way.
You know, it's crazy because G-Man just sent me this like a couple hours ago, but dang. I'm glad they presented it. Gotta give them credit for that. Shout out to G-Man.
Next up, a shock WWE debut incoming. Could WWE be finally about to debut Hikuleo on the main roster? PW Insider is reporting that Hikuleo has been seen alongside the WWE crew in Saudi Arabia. We've heard from several readers in Saudi Arabia that they've spotted Hikuleo among the WWE roster over there this weekend. We had mentioned in yesterday's Q&A that we had heard that he made the trip, but that absolutely confirms it. Now, Hikuleo has been competing in dark matches before SmackDown, but he's been rumored to be debuting as a backup for Solo Sikoa. It's unknown if he'll be debuting this weekend or if he's set to continue working dark matches before SmackDown. But if he does, he's certainly going to get involved in the Jacob Fatu Solo Sikoa match and possibly even cost Jacob Fatu the US title.
If that happens, it's over.
Next up, the truth behind WWE Star's name. There's still calls from fans to see Bron Breakker use the Braun Steiner name in WWE, but it doesn't look like that's on the horizon anytime soon, and according to Breakker during an appearance on The Undertaker's podcast, he could have used the Steiner name in NXT if he really wanted to. We were talking about names and stuff, what that kind of wanted to look like, and you know, we had touched on me like wanting to be a Steiner, and I was like indifferent about it because I knew that that was always going to be attached anyway, no matter what I did. Now this will finally put to bed the rumors that WWE insisted that Breakker ditched the Steiner name, but he also called out WWE's public pressure. Speaking of Bron Breakker on the aforementioned podcast, Breakker offered a fascinating insight into what life is like for a main roster WWE star. According to Breakker, once WWE stars get to the main roster, everything in your life changes and you're not allowed to have bad days. Once again on the main roster and you're on TV, it's like full time. Everything in your life changes in the sense of being in public. You're always on, you always have to be on. You're not allowed to have bad days. Now, this isn't the first time a wrestler has openly discussed this topic. Wrestlers in WWE are expected to act a certain way all the time in public, and it doesn't matter if they're having a bad day, that bad day isn't allowed to influence how they interact with anyone outside of the WWE realm. Next up, Rhea Ripley talks Vince McMahon's booking. Rhea Ripley's booking under Vince McMahon was a mixed bag to say the very least. But now, during an interview with Chris Van Vliet, Ripley has revealed that when she was called up from NXT, McMahon didn't have a clue if she was a face or a heel, and he outright ignored those who advised him against presenting her as a heel. Vince didn't know what to do with me. He didn't know if I was a face or a heel, and he was like, well, she looks like a heel. And everyone was like, you don't understand. She's a babyface. People actually like her. And he was like, nah, she's a heel. McMahon was often called out for failing to understand NXT talent when they were called up, and yet this is another example of McMahon being completely out of touch during his final few years running WWE. But she defended Triple H. Ripley was the talk of social media yesterday, and during the aforementioned interview with Chris Van Vliet, Ripley would open up regarding her confidence issues, and one fan decided to place the blame firmly on the head of WWE creative, Triple H. The post directed at Triple H on X received significant attraction, so Ripley decided to clap back and defend her boss. He's 100% not to blame. The stupid bully mentality of some people on social media is to blame. Them are the ones that think they can do our jobs better than us, even though they have no experience in this profession or experience in real life. The fan directed blame towards Triple H without a doubt misunderstood Ripley's comments, and Ripley simply wasn't to stand by and let Triple H receive unjust criticism.
Yeah, I saw this tweet earlier. If you guys want to pause the video to read the first tweet before Rhea responded, you can. But I just wanted to put it on the screen so that way you guys can see who she was responding to.
Finally, Goldberg going all in for retirement. Our final story today takes a look at new comments from Goldberg, who's revealed his injury status ahead of his final match. During the latest edition of his podcast, Goldberg stated that he's heading into the match with an all-or-nothing approach, this despite being compromised due to prior injuries. Goldberg admitted that he'd hurt himself whilst training for the match, so naturally there was a lot of concern for his welfare, especially wrestling someone as intense as Gunther, who's very hard-hitting. However, Goldberg seems adamant on delivering in the match, and there's no way he would have passed WWE's medical tests if he was in such poor physical condition.
Okay, well, that's your rumor report. I can't believe Miles is with Stephanie, bro. And you wonder why he's getting that push in NXT, bro. Why not talk about Damian Priest and Laura Vice? Well, here's some advice, Miles. When you get in that bedroom, you better give it to her good. Play that funky music, white boy. No. That's not the song. This is the song right here. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Cause all the girlies sound pretty fly for a white guy. And Stephanie is one of those girlies. Shout out to Miles, man. Damn it, Miles. Me and you finna fight, bro. Yo, me and Miles gonna have to start a... me and my... Hey, bro. Yo, Lexi King, man. When you done, bro, let me hit him with the 2-piece, bro. Me and Miles we're gonna have to scrap, bro. Yo, Miles, we gotta scrap, bro. We gotta scrap. Cause I can't believe you got with Stephanie, bro. Me and you about to knuckle up, bro. No cap. Me and you about to knuckle up. We gonna knuckle up and we ain't gonna walk away until we get the girl. I'm fighting for Stephanie, bro. Me and you finna scrap. We about to have a match, y'all. Me versus Miles. Let's get it. Y'all ready? Comment down below. Let me know. Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But pick a topic from the rumor report I just did. I reacted to, so pick a topic, comment down below, talk about it. But Miles, we gotta fade, bro. We gotta scrap, bro. Me and you, bro. Come on now, let's knuckle up. Let's do the bloody knuckles. Let's go. You want to take Stephanie away, bro? Let's go. Me and Miles in the ring. Let's go. For Stephanie. For the custody of Stephanie. Let's go. Let's go, cuz. Let's go. Y'all comment down below. Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. And I'll catch y'all in the next video, all right? Damn it, Miles. Can't believe you got with Stephanie, bro. Damn it. We finna fight, bro. Me and you. Me and you. Me and you. We scrapping, bro. We scrapping for Stephanie. For Stephanie Vicaria. AKA Stephanie Viagra. It's going to be very hard. Very hard for us to get in that ring together. But we're going to make shit difficult. No cap. We are going to knuckle up in that ring, bro. For Stephanie. We're going to do it. We're going to do it, cuz. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And I'm out this bitch.